Hey everybody, it's Chris from Marketing During Tough Times. Thanks for stopping by. It is Motivation Monday. And last Monday's video, I talked about the challenge entrepreneurs and business owners are facing with the COVID situation. That how do you stay motivated when you're seeing like no results and no outcome from your efforts? So you're doing stuff and you're not really seeing the results. And so I was curious. So I went to a few different Facebook groups, Facebook business groups, and I've asked the question, how do you stay motivated when you're not seeing any results? And I got some interesting responses. One thing I noticed is a lot of people couldn't really answer the question. They didn't know what was motivating them. They were either just sort of doing things or maybe they weren't doing anything. So I'm going to paraphrase some of the answers. I've got a sheet here and I'm going to try to read them off to you. The first person said, it's not easy to remain motivated. We have not taken a salary since it started. I stay motivated because I'm creating a better life for my wife and my daughter. We will be better because some of our competition will be gone. So that's cool. Another person's short answer, my kids are my motivation. Another one, even the biggest names out there had some hard points and low areas. Our low rate, what their fee structure, I guess, due to the pandemic has been a great benefit for small business owners. I like this next one, really. It says, it took some self-care and listening to some business books to get me back on my feet. I seem to be more motivated or more knowledgeable before COVID. I like that one. Here's another good one. I think it's a balance of remembering where I want to be and how far I've come. If I focus solely on my long-term goals, I would be discouraged. So I make a series of short-term goals and short-term tasks that gives me just a little bit of gain every day. A step forward, however small, can be motivating if you have the right perspective. So I picked up on three things. One of the ways to stay motivated is think of something bigger than you. So you're thinking about your family, you're thinking about your kids, your future, something bigger than you. So it's not about you. It's not even necessarily about your business. The second one I noticed is a lot of people focus on their mental health. So they focus on what do I read, what do I listen to, how do I spend my time, who do I spend my time with? Those things influence your thoughts, and your thoughts influence your motivation. So if you're around a bunch of negative people, it's really just a grind and it's really draining. On the other hand, if you're around your cheerleaders, no matter how bad of a day, you have a conversation with them and you're refreshed. It's just like a shot of adrenaline. And I have those shot adrenaline friends that I can call up when things are tough. I call them and I know how I'm going to feel when I'm done talking to them. I'm going to feel 100% better. And some of them are watching this video, so thank you, my dear friends. The third thing I noticed that people use to stay motivated is short-term goals, like just a series of small decisions or small goals to move you forward. So now I will share with you how I stay motivated. My day job, what I actually do in addition to coaching, is I'm a guitarist. I'm wearing one of my guitars with me right now. And believe it or not, I learned more about life from playing guitar than almost anything else I do. And the reason why is, even though I work professionally now and people hear me play and they love to hear me play and they say, you're great, you're amazing. The truth is, I wasn't very good for a very long time. It took me a really long time to learn things. I would see friends picking up a guitar and they'd figure something out in a week, and I would have to work at something for 6 months. Even now, I'll work on something for 6 months or a year to see results. And I just sort of am used to that. I'm accustomed to the idea that this is going to take a long time. And so that self-discipline I developed really helps, because I know that it's like, I just have to keep doing this over and over again. I don't know when I'll see the results, but I will see the results at some point. And it always pays off in the end, but it is a slow process. The fact is, I actually love playing guitar, and the fact that it takes me 6 months or a year doesn't really bother me. I love playing it so much that for me, it's not like work. So maybe something you might take away is, if you're doing something that you love, it's a lot easier to do it, and it's a lot easier to stick with it when times are tough. And how I applied that to my business, I'll give you two quick examples. One is for the Chris Wilson coaching business. I'm trying to appear on more podcasts to get my message out there, to be a little more visible. And I go on these podcast websites where it's like, become a guest on a podcast website. And someone will say, I'm looking for this, and it'll be something that I would be a good fit for. And I'll look and there's like 100 responses, 300 direct messages, whatever. And I'm like, how am I going to stick out at this. And I still type in a message and I don't get any response. And what I started doing is I started refining my message. I started trying to seem more interesting, make things more personal. I just made incremental changes every day to the posts. And so as of Friday, a couple days ago, I've been a guest on 2 podcasts, and they've both been very successful. So sticking with that. Going back to music, COVID has pretty much shut down all the clubs and stuff. There's not a lot of work for bands. So I am going on websites and whatnot and networking and putting my name out there and letting people know who I am in a way that I have not done since probably 1990. I haven't had the hustle this hard. And, July, nothing. August, nothing. September, nothing. Like 0, like crickets chirping. October hits and 3 bands have contacted me. Live bands, working bands who need a guitar player, who heard of me through one way or the other, and all the work really paid off. I actually had an audition Wednesday, and because I practice all the time, I was completely ready for it. I went in and crushed the audition. Yay! And hopefully this will turn into some work. Again, I didn't mind the practice. I didn't mind spending the time because I love what I do. So I hope you feel motivated today. I hope you get out there and conquer the world and reach all your goals. I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.